surveillance video may hold the key to who killed 45-year-old Terry Leanne Bevers, a mom with 3 kids and a husband.
Police say he broke into the church before Bevers arrived, then assaulted her and left her unresponsive.
Who is this cloak killer and why Missy? Many here are not convinced that Bevers interrupted a burglary. Many think she was targeted.
Tonight, we believe police are on the hunt for bloody clothes. No, not Missy Bevers' clothes, the clothes of the killer. Let me show you why. Best expressed by Dr. Henry Lee, the renowned blood expert. Watch. Do you see him spitting out a substance he then shows to the jury to explain blood spatter? Isn't it true, Justin Fryman, that police brought in dogs to scent for gunshot powder residue?
That's right, Nancy, they did.
And they did that based, I believe, to Dr. Devi, assistant professor at NYU School of Medicine, based on her wounds. They're described as puncture wounds, which could very easily look like a .22 caliber bullet wound.
So, you know, you look at the shape of the wound to try to tell what kind of weapon it was. I mean, you might be able to tell the difference between something like scissors and a knife. But if you know you have a knife wound, you can really look at the depth of the wound to tell at least how long the weapon had to be. I mean, it could always be longer.
What we're looking at is the claw end of a hammer, which we believe may have been the weapon, leaving a, quote, puncture wound, not a stab wound, as was first thought, which could have originally been mistaken as a .22 caliber gunshot wound. Aaron Brehove, I'm hearing in my ear, is just joining us, body language expert with the Trial Consulting Group. Aaron, thank you for being with us. You have very carefully observed the husband. He is not a suspect. That's the first person police look at. You have sifted through hours of pictures and videos of him. Common sense, Brehove, tells me that if you did a crime, you don't saunter in and out of the police station when you feel like unloading. And this guy it's like a revolving door. He's at that police station all the time. He goes in and out and talks to police. You know, why would you do that? That's like a canary flying into the cat cage. No. So that, common sense-wise, tells me this guy is not involved. So who is? But you're the expert. What do you see that we don't see?
So he's having a little bit of a disconnect between what he actually believes to be a non-issue and what is a non-issue. And there's a little bit of comfort he has with having conversation about everything and still saying it's a non-issue.
So you're saying that he seems comfortable talking about the facts. That leads me to another question about the husband and the father-in-law. Robin Walensky, The Blaze Network, please just answer one way or the other. They've had time to nail down the husband's alibi. So come out with it. Or have they not been able to nail it down? And with the father-in-law, he brings in a bloody shirt just about, 96 hours after the murder. He says it's dog blood. That's easy to determine, dog blood, human blood. So what are they waiting for? Are they intentionally withholding evidence from the media?
You know, I don't think so, Nancy. I think that they are waiting for the cell phone evidence to come in. And keep in mind, Nancy, that Texas is a death penalty state, so they're going to need their I's dotted and their T's crossed in this case.